keep it simple, play our game, and get Ducks in deep. Hey everybody, it's Zach Cavanagh, Anaheim Ducks report for the Sporting Tribune. And Bobby Orr right there will tell you that we're live in Boston, outside of the TD Garden here, just above North Station in Boston. And just got done with morning skate for the Anaheim Ducks. And Chris Kreider still out with an illness. Ryan Strome still not practicing. Jansen Harkins practicing, reportedly from Coach Quenneville, getting antsy. Could be a consideration next week, but still not in the lineup. So the Ducks will go with roughly the same lineup that they iced in Nashville the other night in that 5-2 victory. I talked to Alex Killorn and Olen Zellweger, mostly about the power play, as they try to get that back and working without Kreider in the lineup. And talked to Joel Quenneville a little bit about playing with the lead for the first time, as they did in Nashville, and seeing if they can do that here against the Bruins, who have lost 5 in a row. And it's an opportunity for the Ducks to keep rolling and get this road trip just above 500 and continue to roll. So you'll look for my interviews here with Quenneville, Zellweger, and Killorn, and follow all of our coverage tonight on the Sporting Tribune, as I'm live here in Boston for the Ducks game against the Bruins. So until next time, see you at the rink, and here's your interviews. What's kind of been the things that you've taken out of the first 2 games of this trip here to keep rolling into tonight?
Yeah, I think our last game was pretty good. We kind of started the game feeling things out, and once we kind of got into the game, we played a really good game by the end. I think we made the most of our opportunities with some big goals. Chicago was fine too, and maybe not our best game. I think we had a little bit better, but we're hoping to just get better each game on this road trip.
The power play, after starting so well, I mean, it's not that it's dipped a little bit, but just not producing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure from the other teams.
Yeah,
kind of seeing on that end.
For sure. I mean, I think we had a couple opportunities last game and didn't take advantage of those, especially on a 5-on-3. You always want to score on those, but it's a progress thing. It's throughout the year. You know, we feel like we're in a better spot than we were last year. We're getting some better entries. Teams are pretty aggressive, especially at the beginning of the year with their PKs, and we just have to make some adjustments for that.
With this power play unit as it is now, is it a lot of just adjusting to whatever the PK is in front of you? As opposed to sort of setting up in one way and kind of rolling with that?
For sure. I mean, it seems like teams nowadays are just like full out pressure, and it's just hard to gain the puck and make plays right when we enter the zone. But once you make 1 play or 2 plays, you kind of get a grade A chance just because they go all out. So it's just about kind of weathering those first 15 to 20 to 30 seconds, getting pucks off the wall to make those opportunities to make that chance.
You played with Leo a lot last year, and he seems like he's just absolutely flying to start this year. What have you seen different about him from last year to this year?
I think it's just the confidence. Like he wants the puck all the time now. I think that's a guy you want to have the puck, especially through the neutral zone. And it's like any other player. When you're scoring and you're producing, you gain confidence through that. And I think you could tell he's playing confident ways now.
And then just for the Bruins, a different team than they've been in past years right now. What sort of challenges do they present for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's the beginning of the year. I mean, we don't really know what they are yet. I mean, we saw them at the end of last year. They're a different team than they were last year. I think the beginning of the season, everyone worked so hard. So we're going to find out tonight. But they've got some big guys on the back end, so we're going to have our hands full.
First couple games of the road trip, pretty successful, right? 3 out of 4 points. What's been working well in the last couple games?
I think both games we worked really hard. We had good pace, and it was really nice in Nashville. I felt like we started from puck drop. You know, we didn't wait to dip our toe in the water. We kind of just came out strong. So that's going to be key again tonight.
The power play has sort of not dipped a little bit, but just hasn't got the chances it wants maybe.
Yeah.
What sort of adjustments need to be done there, or are you guys working on?
Well, I mean, we had the 5-on-3 last game. I mean, kind of clean up some video on that and see where we're at there. Definitely want to get really quality looks on a 5-on-3, of course. And then 5-on-4, I think just, supporting the puck a little more, helping each other out when we're under pressure along the walls and stuff, trying to break the other team's pursuit. Some teams are pretty aggressive, so we got to get it off the wall into the middle, whether that's the bumper or through the QB up top. So, so those type of things to calm down and really get the power play going.
On the point there, the power play, what are you specifically looking for in the game?
Yeah, well, on my unit, I got a MacT and Cutter on the flanks. Both two great shooters, so I'm trying to use them. Obviously, Mac for the 1T, and then net front. We kind of got two guys at net front when it's at the point, so there's good opportunities for me to put it on net or even like direct passes like for tips. Like right off to the sides of the net. So hopefully we can get that really rolling.
And then just what are you looking forward to tonight against Boston, and taking them on the road?
Yeah, it's awesome to play, and I love this arena. We're looking forward to playing against them. Obviously, third game of the road trip, so it's a big one for us, and we're excited to get going.
Starter tonight.
Today we got Peter.
And, what are you looking forward for him? A bounce back, obviously a rough start for him in his first go, but what do you want from him?
Well, obviously, you win. I think you look at that hey, you got that job done. So I think that I'm sure that gives you confidence going forward. And it's been a while since he played. We want to get him in on this trip. And, got to watch a little bit, but at the same time, I'm sure you can't wait to get back in the net. So it'll be a good opportunity for him.
And Kreider's still sick?
Yes.
And, with him out on the power play unit, it's so much flowed through him in those first few games on the power play, right? What sort of adjustments are being made to sort of, get the rest of those units going?
Well, it was one game where I thought that, the 5-on-3, it's one of those nights where you don't score in a 5-on-3, you generally don't win the game, but that we proved that to be wrong. But I placed a lot of value in that, and it was an opportunity for us there. So I think that, the 5-on-4, the last one, we had some guys that didn't get much power play time. So, you can look at it that I think there's about 3 or 4 guys that love the opportunity to be on that unit. And so I think there's balance in the 10 guys that we have going out there. At the same time, there's 11, 12, 13th guys that probably feel that when guys out, there's an opportunity there for them in that role, whether it's MacT, that's going to be net front presence there. It's, so there's some options, though. I think everybody would like to be that guy that gets to stand in front of the net as well.
The first few games you'd said that you were looking forward to seeing your team play with a lead, and you got that a couple times in Nashville. What did you see when they, in terms of the response there?
Well, the best response was in the third period when we, you got it 4-2. We had a tough couple minutes then the second period, and now let's see how we handle playing with the lead when the game's on the line. And I thought we did a nice job. I thought we got better as the game went on, and that, especially in our D zone area, controlled the puck in their end as well. But that's a work in progress as we go along. But it's a lot easier playing with being ahead than it is chasing a game like we had been.
And of course, that game, Ross, a big night for him. For a group to have a guy like Ross step up in the way he did, producing points wise at least, what does that sort of do to a room when a guy like that produces?
Well, it's a special night. Obviously, it's a. You can look back over a guy's career and he'll have a defining moment. I'm sure that probably could be. And if he gets atop it again, well, that'll be the second biggest moment. But I don't foresee that happening again. So, but we're definitely going to enjoy it. And but it's one of those nights that you just had the magic touch, and certainly we all appreciated it as well. I think everybody's happy for him. We don't expect him or his group to be so effective, offensively, but at the same time. Did a lot of good things in the outcome as well.
In terms of the lines and all that, is the same sort of roster construction, 12-6 or 11-7?
Likely same lineup.
And, with Ian Moore kind of getting that opportunity in Chicago, what did you see from him in terms of the versatility and being able to alleviate some of those guys in minutes?
Well, I think that, he's one more guy that we feel can play. Mm-hmm. And having that option is going to be useful at some point. And, he had a great start, so he put himself in a good position. You had said that Ryan Strome was maybe going to join the team on the trip. Is that still the case? Yeah, but I don't think we expect him to play.
Same with Jansen still?
I don't know. He's getting antsy. Getting closer. He's looking all right.
Yeah, because
I can't say if he's going to play on this trip, but
Sure.
I'm thinking that there might be some consideration next week.
And then with Boston, a team that has some impact veterans still, but is maybe trying to find their way a bit. What do you see when you go up against them tonight?
Well, I think they're at a different place in their organizationally, being a contender. At the same time, it's early on in the year. I feel we're playing a very dangerous opponent tonight. We expect them to be pretty competitive. We expect him to get a new jacket. And other than that, we're ready to go.
Hey,